Good morning, Bulldogs. Let's see what's happening this week in Code Blue News. Caroline reports on the volleyball team making the league tournaments. Marcus tells us about the history of Veterans Day, and stay tuned for this week's trivia, which is all about food. Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Hey Bulldogs, I'm Bob Basita.
And I'm Niall Horgan. Welcome to Code Blue News.
Did you know there's a new club in school? The Social Justice Club will have its first meeting in room C208 with Mrs. McCann and Mr. Goodale on Tuesday, November 19th at 2:20. The club will be a safe place to learn and help educate the community on issues related to race, wealth, gender, sexuality, and more.
Many of you know that we do not have school on Monday due to Veterans Day. However, Veterans Day is much more than a day off of school. Marcus has more on the story.
The following Monday is Veterans Day, and we have the school day off. Veterans Day is a day on November 11th honoring military veterans. A veteran is a person who has served in the military. Veterans Day gives Americans a time and opportunity to celebrate the bravery and the sacrifice of U.S. veterans. Veterans Day was originally known as Armistice Day. It was set as a legal holiday to honor the end of World War I, which had happened on November 11th, 1918. In June 1954, it was renamed to Veterans Day after the Congress voted to change the name. President Dwight D. Eisenhower issued a proclamation that following October acknowledging that the United States has been engaged in 2 wars since Armistice Day was first observed. At Holbrook High, we have 4 veteran teachers teaching our students, Mr. S.B. a Marine, Miss A. a Navy, Mr. Culpepper a Navy, and Mr. Welch, a Marine. This Veterans Day, be sure to thank the veterans in your area, as it is because of them that we live a peaceful life. This has been Marcus from Code Blue News. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Marcus. Today is the day you have all been waiting for. Report cards will be handed out later. During last block, an announcement will be made to go to your homeroom. The varsity volleyball team had a heartbreaking loss on Tuesday against Sacred Heart. The girls had an overall impressive season. Caroline is here to tell us more.
Varsity volleyball had a lot to prove this year. Last year, the team made it to the second round of the Division III tournament. This year, they came out hard, sweeping 12 of their regular season games. The team's 16-6 record allowed them to clinch a playoff spot for the second year in a row.
I'm most proud of how everyone came together and still fought even when we were down by like 10 points in games, and we still came back and won the game.
We try to build each other up as much as we can. We do get down when we lose points, but we're able to stay positive together, and that's special to us. Definitely fought certain games, like our one game versus Sacred Heart. We definitely pushed.
What I'm most proud of is probably the amount of effort that everyone was willing to put in from like the first point to the last for every game to win. Everyone had a lot more fight in them this year. We gave up kind of easy last year, and I feel that this year we were a lot more ready to go from like the very beginning of the season.
I think the team just had good chemistry from the start, and we were all just able to work together and come together.
The team rallied past Bristol Plymouth in the first round of the tournament, winning 3-1. Tuesday night, the team suffered a season-ending loss in the second round against Sacred Heart. It was not the fairy tale ending the girls wished for, but they are optimistic for the coming seasons.
Well, the team's really young, so really it's just like getting a handle on everything, but I have confidence that they're going to do really good next year. Even from the beginning of the season to end, everyone improved a lot, so I'm confident they'll do good next year.
I think we can just learn from our mistakes and learn what we have to do to get better and fight more.
This has been Caroline Duggan with Code Blue News. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Caroline. If you are in the National Honor Society, don't forget to participate in our fundraiser. The money raised will go towards scholarships and donations.
You are also required to complete 8 hours of community service. See Ms. McDonough with any questions.
It's that time of year again. High school students, make sure to check your Google Classroom for information on this year's Powder Puff Games. Now let's go to Andrew with the weekly sports update.
Welcome to This Week in Sports. Fall sports are beginning to wrap up. The young boys soccer team finished their season with a 3-12-3 record. Boys cross country wrapped up with an 0-10 record, while the girls finished with a 2-4 record. The volleyball team fell to Sacred Heart on Tuesday, 3-0. Congrats to the girls on a great season. On Wednesday, the girls soccer team lost their tourney game to Mashpee 5-1. Congrats to them on a great season as well. That was sports. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Andrew. The football team is playing 1-6 Cape Tech today at home at 5 p.m. After a hiatus, show choir is finally back. If you like singing, dancing, or have any interest in musical theater, go to rehearsal next Wednesday, November 13th at 6.
Now let's go to Brianna, who has some trivia about food.
Hello everybody and welcome back to This Week in Trivia. The goal of the game is to be the first one to hit the nose and answer the question correctly. Today's topic is food. What state is famous for their peaches? A, Idaho, B, Georgia, C, Nevada, D, Florida.
Georgia.
D, Florida.
That was not cool.
Nevada?
No.
Georgia.
Correct.
Georgia. Peachy.
A, oh.
Easy. Georgia.
I think Georgia.
Correct. Who invented the Cobb salad? A, Bob Cobb, B, Bo Burnham, C, Joe Cobb, D, Cobb Cobb.
Joe Cobb.
No.
A.
Yeah.
Bob Cobb? That sounds great. Let's
Yeah.
go with that.
It's Bob Cobb.
There's really a person named Bob Cobb?
Bob Cobb.
I like Bob Cobb.
What state is the birthplace of the cheeseburger? A, Mississippi, B, Alabama, C, Kentucky, D, Colorado.
Colorado?
For my guess, I think Colorado. Colorado.
What fast food restaurant has the most locations around the world? A, Burger King, B, Subway, C, Wendy's, or D, McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Subway.
Oh, it might be Subway.
It is Subway.
Subway.
Correct. True or false, is the cantaloupe a vegetable?
False. True.
Yeah,
It's a vegetable?
True.
it's true.
What? True?
False.
That is incorrect. True. During World War II, what alternative name was used for the hamburger? A, the Salisbury steak, B, the meat saucer, C, the Krabby Patty, D, the beef disc.
The Krabby Patty.
No.
The Salisbury steak?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go A.
A.
Salisbury steak.
Congratulations to all the winners. This has been Brianna Graziano with trivia. Back to you in the studio.
Mr. Nose, should I stop being an anchor?
By no means.
I'll continue. Thanks, Brianna.
Last night, there was a devastating accident in Buffalo Wild Wings in Burlington. The hazmat incident brought multiple people to the hospital, killing one. The accident was caused by a chemical called sodium hypochlorite, a product often used in floor cleaning. In a statement, Buffalo Wild Wings said, "We are shocked and saddened to learn of this horrific accident at our franchise-owned sports bar, and are working closely with our franchisee and the authorities while they conduct an investigation. Because the investigation is ongoing, we are unable to share any additional comment at this time." Many students here at Holbrook Middle High School currently hold jobs at different restaurants. We would like to make sure that students are aware of safety protocols at their jobs to avoid more accidents like this tragedy. It may sound corny, but safety first.
If you would like to see more stories or anything else involving Code Blue News, follow us on Instagram at CodeBlueHMHS and subscribe to us on YouTube, also at CodeBlueHMHS. That's it for this week's show. I'm Matt Messina.
And I'm Noah Horgan. See you next Friday.